Hi, today we're going to install exhaust kit on a 14 to 19 6.2 liter half-ton Chevy pickup. This is our stainless steel kit. I've already removed all the factory system, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to reuse the factory clamp up at the factory at the converter. This simply just pops off. There's a little tab, you can pop it off the factory exhaust, reuse it. It's a 13 millimeter bolt. And of course, when the factory installs it, they put it on upside down. You can reach over the top and get your socket on the top. I'm going to turn it around, put it on the bottom for easier installation. The first component you want to install is the pulse chamber. And I take and lubricate the inside of my ball flare with anti-seize. That way, if there's any rust or debris in there, it goes ahead and pops on and we'll seal up. So we're going to pop this on and get started. We're going to take our pulse chamber, slip it over, get our band clamp on here, get it up in position, and it's a 13 millimeter. We're going to get it kind of pointed straight back in the chassis. And I'm going to get about that snug. Next thing we're always going to do is I put a 2-inch black mark for my head pipes. I want to know how far my head pipes go on or how far they aren't on. But we're going to take our first head pipe. All of our systems are made for maximum wheelbase trucks. I've already cut this down for the wheelbase of this particular truck. And I'm going to show you how to measure it. So we're going to take hanger number 78, goes on the front head pipe. I slipped all my band clamps on. We're going to slide our hanger up in position. So I slid my hanger number 83 on. And I'm going to do all this together because you can't get it in the grommet any other way. And roll my head pipe so the offset is pointed down. And we're going to double check our length from the rear end housing to the head pipe is 33.5 inches. I cut off, 18 inches because this is set up for maximum wheelbase trucks. And I'm going to just lightly snug it. I'm not going to get real crazy. We won't get tight until the very end. I've already trimmed my second head pipe to my 33.5 inches. And yours will be much longer because I'm not for sure your wheelbase your truck, but that way you don't have to be concerned when you order our kit. Slide it on. I already got my band clamp on. I got the block index. I'm going to roll them up so they all match here. The next component we're going to install, I've marked my head pipes 2 inches. I want to know the depth they're on my mufflers. And I just got them set on there loosely. I'm going to take and slip my muffler pack, offset inlet, and it's stamped right on the muffler inlet, so you don't get confused if you're unsure. And I'm going to slide these on till they bottom out and they're at my 2-inch mark. I put them both so their index is the same, right? You can change them any direction you want. Now there's a second measurement. We want to make sure we're approximately 19.5 inches. You have to trim the pipes back to your wheelbase. Now we're going to install hanger in the factory mounts. I'm going to pop it into the factory hanger, slip it over the edge of my muffler. That little aluminum bar. There's that one. Then hanger number 80 goes on the inboard muffler. I put my 2-inch mark on it because I want to know where it's at. And it simply just slides up over. We're going to slide it in our muffler. And then hanger number 81. And pop it in. Now at this point, we can index our tailpipe. We want our tailpipe perfectly level out the back. I'm going to go back and make sure we're pointed right straight under the trailer hitch. We got that hung in position where we want it. Now let's install the axle pipe. It simply slips up and over the rear end housing. We're going to slide it into our muffler. I'm going to put a stand under here, and it should end up approximately parallel with the bottom of the bed of the truck. Hanger number 82 is the only one we have to update. So if you look on the factory mount, it's right ahead of that tube. So I already pre-drilled this a hole. We're provided a hanger with a self-tapper. Run my self-tapper. Make sure it's threaded good. And then we're going to install our tailpipe. All the way in. Put my hanger around. We do?
That was a good Scooby-Doo.
Ooh. Chrome tips with fingerprints all over it. We're going to simply slide it on. I choose to put my band clamps towards the center. I'm going to measure from the rear end housing to the tip. Get my link set. Let's go 43. I want them out a little farther. You can adjust the lengths of your tips. I like to keep them underneath the bumper, so if you back into something, it doesn't hit the tip first. Now we're 14 and a half. From the lift, there's a lot of adjustments because everything will pivot a little bit, so it'll change the distances. After you get everything set to clamp, you want to go back and tighten every clamp. But if you'll notice, you can double check your clearance between the bump stop and the rear end housing. We got 4 fingers. We have more than 4 fingers above. I also provide you with a wire tie. This is the vent for the rear end. I'm going to simply wire tie it up there. And we'll go final tighten everything front to back, starting with our band clamp to our factory wide pipe. And then we'll go ahead and clamp all this tight. Now you can improve the gas mileage and performance of your truck. This is Mike, MPI Exhaust, where we build kits and ship them directly to you.